It's the Christmas season, a time for family, friends, and politics. Wait, no, love. That's it. But just how much love? I wanted to know, so I started doing research. According to this data, the 2 months with the highest birth rates happened approximately 9 months after December. Coincidence? I think not. 387,000? That's a lot of love. The next logical question had to be, why so much love? And then it hit me. Everybody loves a good old party, and December is full of good old parties. You can't have a good old party without food, alcohol, and most importantly, ugly sweaters. And because it wasn't the food or alcohol that was probably causing all these people to have so much love, it had to be the ugly sweaters. It was the ugly sweaters that was getting these dudes and dudettes laid during the holiday season. After all, correlation is causation. So I went to Walmart and got myself an ugly sweater. I had myself an ugly sweater, but that wasn't enough. I needed to know how females showed their attraction to their male counterparts. So I started doing research. And that's when I found it. Flirting sign number 6. Touching you. Given the fact that I'm studying engineering, you might have guessed that I'd have a natural predisposition to interpersonal communication. Understanding that, I needed some way to alert myself when flirtatious behavior was occurring. How could I combine my new knowledge of female flirtation strategies with my ugly sweater? That's when it hit me. If I put a force sensor under my sweater, it would be able to detect human touch. I would then use that warning to trigger a confetti cannon to alert/celebrate the fact I had just been touched. I started messing around with the force sensor until I completely understood how to use this. The force sensor could now trigger a servo, so I started printing off 3D parts. This was the final result. The confetti cannon worked, however the servo just wasn't strong enough to pull the pin. So it was back to the drawing board. I knew I wanted to use the force sensor, but I had to find another way to alert myself. So I used LEDs and those annoying little buzzer things. I then spent about 15 hours trying to convert All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey into basically 8-bit music. Next, it was time to start sewing everything into the sweater. Well, sewing, hot gluing, and duct taping things to the sweater. After soldering all the wires and connecting the wires to the Arduino, it was finally time to test it out. I had done it. I created an ugly sweater that was relatively reactive to female flirting patterns, so long as the interaction was with my left shoulder. There was only one problem left. I had to get invited to a party. Would that ever happen? Well, who knows.